And the next match is the winner bracket semi-final between Euronics.Gaming and orKs. And these two teams, as I mentioned in the last match, played against each other last week twice. orKs winning the consolidation final and qualifying to the grand final that time. Let's see if they can do that this week as well. I'm sure though that Euronics are eager to get their revenge here in this match against orKs. We see the first map being democratized by Sparko, and we are going live here in just a few seconds. And the lineups are for orKs, Satox, Nene, and Yoyoshi, although he's not showing up here in the tab. And then for Euronics we have Devil, Marius89 and Shuri, I believe, driving Rielu, staying in spec mode. And we are off into the first round as Nene is not able to get through that tight passage between the wall and the ramp. So that's gonna put orKs behind already in the start. And Euronics will take the lead instead. Of course, also Puff Bros, aka Team Dignitas, are also playing this week. They defeated Euronics in a very close winner bracket final. That could be another repeat as well if Puff Bros wins their match. They are awaiting for their opponent. Bieber and company are playing against Harry is a Wizard to determine their semi-final opponents. Alright, into lap 2 out of 4. Euronics still keeping a lead, but not that big of a lead though. And it's 10-10 in the relay count, so pretty close round, definitely the closest one so far. The first two matches I cast weren't really too exciting, so this I think should be a bit better. As Euronics are still without any failures in the relays, and so are orKs, so yep, still pretty close here as we are soon entering lap 3. Of course, this is now lap 4, or 4 laps instead of 5, so it's gonna be a bit shorter. And orKs need to make sure that they still are able to defeat Euronics on the track as well, so gonna keep a good pace. And yeah, I think they may even be catching up a bit here to Euronics. Yeah, they are definitely closer now, although they are also behind in the relay with 1 point. And of course, that means that Euronics could go for the finish line before orKs will, which is a pretty good advantage to have, but they don't have to do that since orKs will miss another checkpoint and Euronics will take the first round. So a solid performance from Euronics.Gaming. They of course won the first cup, but then last week Puff Bros was a bit better, so I'm quite curious to see the outcome of this cup now that the teams have prepared maybe even more than last time. Of course, 9 maps in total, so it's a lot of maps to learn, and it takes a while before you have mastered them all, especially in this mode. As we see a bit of a wonky pass there from orKs as they continue to struggle, but so are Euronics though, who will allow orKs to not lose too much time from that blunder. Pretty much the same distance between the two teams as we enter lap 2. Once again, Euronics in the lead. And 10-10 in the relay as well. Let's follow orKs once again. Here's Yoyoshi. Ooh, very close to accidentally crossing that next checkpoint, but Nene was in front. And that's what you want to do. You want to stay as close to each other as possible so that you don't have to wait for your teammates going through the next checkpoint. And orKs definitely doing a good job of that right now. Catching up here to Euronics as we enter lap 3. 2 more laps remaining. Can orKs still win this round? So far, both teams... Oh no, actually, just as I was gonna say, they have been flawless. Euronics will actually miss a checkpoint. So orKs now in the lead with 21-22. Oh, wow, but then they will miss the next checkpoint, so it's tied up again. That was really unfortunate for orks. Again, if you have an advantage in the relay count, you can go for the finish on the last lap a bit earlier, which is starting now. So Euronics now with a great advantage, as they are soon going to win the second round. Orks will have to take a bit of a gamble here and go for the finish very soon. I would say right about now they should go for it. But instead, they will lose by points gap once again. So not able to keep it up. Euronics up to map point now on the first map at 2-0. So orks not really playing that bad on this map, but Euronics just one level above them by the looks of it, maybe half a level even, because still a fairly even matchup, I would say. Let's see if orks can get on the scoreboard here. Yoyoshi with a no drift. And Euronics once again having a minor lead through the first lap. Don't see too many crashes from the players, so they know the track well. As Euronics will have a bit of a slow start to this next lap. Marius89 dropping down a lot, and that will allow orks to go up in the lead. Is this a start of a comeback over the drop? Still orks having the lead on the track. 11-11 in the relay count. Could still go either way though, as Devil will cross another checkpoint. Ooh, and then orks losing a ton of speed over the stretch. So Euronics now back in it, and it's all tied up as we enter lap 3. Very close round. Actually, Euronics will get a small lead entering the next lap, so orks now struggling a bit there in the start. And now also orks losing more time on Euronics, who seems to have put on one more gear. As I get a question here, if the players see the others, I believe they can play without cars on, but it is very strongly advised to play with cars on though in this mode, since you want to see where your teammates are, and that means that you will also see your opponents' cars as well. You can't choose to only see your own teams. So yeah, they are playing with cars in this mode, I'm pretty sure. 27-26 as Euronics are now into the final lap, and it looks like they will take it here. Maybe not by points gap this time though. Oh, maybe actually they will. 30-28, let's see, the next checkpoint might be it, and it will. It's the same development in every round. Euronics having a small lead over orks, and then in the later stages of the round, orks not able to keep it together in the relay. So as a result, Euronics will win the first map with a pretty confident 3-0 win. Alright, moving on to the next map, which is going to be Ententide by Waldfee. And we'll have a warm-up phase here. It could take very quick. Could be very quick, or it could be a bit longer. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the timer has already started, so it's not going to be too long of a break, but yeah, about 1 minute before we see the start of the second map. Alright, and that's the end of the warm-up. And we are going live into the first round of the second map, Ententide, made by Waldfee. Euronics winning quite convincingly that first map with a 3-0 score. Let's see if that's gonna be the case as well on the second map, or if orks can force a third and decisive map. You see Shorty going up in the lead. Rielu will cross the next checkpoint for Euronics. Satox will cross the next one for orks. And once again, just like on the first map, Euronics will take the lead here on the first lap. Devil got quite the bump from the transition, but didn't get a slowdown at least, so kept his speed, and as a result, Euronics still keeping their lead as well. Orks losing more time as we enter lap 2. 7-5 as well in the relay count. Euronics could close it out very soon. Not in that one though. 8-6, still a 2-point lead for Euronics. So need a bit of a bigger lead to be able to close it out by points gap. But once again we see the blue team dominating early on. Again, don't think Euronics... I don't think orks are playing that bad, but Euronics just being above them in skills right now. 13-11, this could be it. No! Orks able to get that checkpoint just in time. This though could be it. No, not again. Very close though for Euronics to close it out and win the first round. Let's go to the overview camera to see where orks are. Not that far behind, but if Euronics keeps up this pace, then they will eventually win by points gap. Again, very close to doing so in the next checkpoint, but actually they may have missed that checkpoint. 18-17 now. Maybe not. 19-17, will this be it now in the next checkpoint? No! Very close for Euronics to win it. Not in the next one either. And this is also the final lap, so well, it doesn't matter if they can't close it out in the checkpoints. They will do so instead in the finish, and they could go for it now since they have the advantage when it comes to the relays. Only one turn remaining, and looks like Euronics were able to close it out in the relays after all. So first point going Euronics' way. They are 2 points away from qualifying to the winner bracket final. And we also see now in the bracket that Beber & Company won against Harry is a Wizard, so Puff Bros are playing against Beber & Company in the other winner bracket semi. Which isn't too big of a surprise either. Beber & Company, I would say, is another top team in the Chase Cup. They've done well in the past. Still would be very surprised though if Beber & Company defeated Puff Bros. Again, also known as Team Dignitas. Only Wally is not in Team Dignitas, that's why they are not driving under the Dignitas tag. Anyways, this match is going on as well. 6-4 in favor of Euronics. Could close it out, and they will. 2-0 now. Match point for Euronics. So this could be the last round of the match. Orks, I'm sure, wanted to play on the map that they defeated Euronics on last week. They did really good on that one, I remember, but I'm pretty sure that Euronics removed that map the first thing they did in the map veto. Don't want to take that risk again. And ooh, looks like orks has dropped down a lot now in the start of the first lap. This could be over very shortly. No, they are... oh, no, actually they did get that relay, but... yeah, Euronics with the advantage here. It's only a matter of time before they close it out. Let's go to the overview camera once again. Okay, orks not too far behind this time. Still a small chance for them to win their first point in this match, but I have to admit it's been looking pretty one-sided so far. This could actually be the closest round so far in the match. orKs still keeping it up, as we are soon about to enter lap 3 out of 4. See Shorty taking the inside line, since he is the player that needs to enter the next checkpoint. Pretty good sign that Euronics have trained this map quite a lot. I'm pretty sure that they want to do better than they did last week. Alright, 17-15, a 2-point lead for Euronics. Can't close it out in the next checkpoint though, but maybe in the finish they could. 19-17, no, won't be able to do it yet, but we are also entering the final lap of the second map. Euronics about to defeat orKs without losing a single round. orKs still keeping it pretty close on the track, only behind with a few seconds. We'll have to take a risk here and go for the finish, but if they do so, then Euronics could close it out by doing the relays correctly. 24-22. Can they reach the next one in time? Nope, not yet, but they are only a few turns left from crossing the finish, so Euronics undoubtedly will win this match. Here we go, last corner. Shorty will take first with a time of 2:40.03, and Euronics will defeat orKs with a score of 3-0, 3-0, as they are advancing to the winner bracket final. orKs dropping down to the loser bracket. GG.